That Trans-Pacific Partnership could be an economic blessing or a curse, depending on who you ask. Here's a breakdown of the players involved and why it's controversial.
The Trans-Pacific Partnership is a deal being considered by 12 countries that border the Pacific Ocean. It was first proposed in 2006. The United States and 11 Pacific Rim countries are currently in talks to join the TPP. The list includes Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Peru, Singapore, Vietnam, and Japan. U.S. President Barack Obama claims the TPP will help the American economy. A government website says the agreement will make it easier for U.S. goods and services to be sold in the fastest-growing markets in the world. That will, in turn, create more jobs and boost growth. It will also protect the American worker by creating strong and enforceable labor laws and eventually better living standards. The U.S. claims the TPP will also protect the environment. The agreement is supposed to enforce standards and commitments from other countries towards that goal. The TPP will also help small and medium U.S. businesses trade with the Asia-Pacific. It will do that by improving transparency and strengthening regulations between the member countries. But critics of the TPP say it will be disastrous for the countries involved. Details of the deal haven't been publicly released, yet some leaked information has labor, environment, and trade advocates worried. Labor unions and some Democratic lawmakers say the TPP will devastate the U.S. labor force. Opponents say the agreement will allow corporations to get greater access to cheaper labor, which will eventually lead to massive layoffs in the U.S. Conservationists claim one provision of the TPP will allow companies to challenge any law that affects their profits. They allege similar clauses in earlier free trade deals have been used to undermine the Clean Air and Endangered Species Acts.